Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Resin Me Up. So today, which I thought yesterday was Monday, I don't even know what I was thinking. We're going to pour in these. Well, definitely this one. Not sure about this one yet, but I do want to let you guys know that I did figure out, I did a bunch of research, and I did figure out a way to pour this without having to, to pour it correctly. I did some research and figured it out. When I get everything I need to do it with, because it's not just a simple little build a box and pour it type thing, then we will do it the way you're supposed to do it. And so I may just wait to pour this. I may put this in a bag and I may wait to pour it then, and then maybe we'll do a comparison. This one with the plug, and then we'll pour the other one and see how they turn out, together. But we are definitely pouring this one today. So I think I'm going to put this in a bag, and then we'll pour this one and the other one that I'm going to attempt to make side by side, and we'll see how those come out. So I'm just going to set this one aside, but I wanted to let you guys know that I did research and find the correct way to pour these. I'm kind of excited to figure, to try it, to see how it all works. So, okay. So we're definitely pouring in this one today. Let me get some resin mixed up here, and we will get this one poured. I think I'm going to put it in the pressure pot too. I want it to come out, bubble free. So, all right, let me get some resin mixed up. BRB. Okay, y'all. We are going to use today cerulean green and the baby blue in the pastels. I mixed this up once, so I'll need to mix it up again here. Okay, so make sure you guys can see. We're gonna pour in some clear. What the heck's in there? Got a little goober in there. Come here, you. Got it. Okay, so clear. Gloria, Coastal Resin by Gloria. I know you've been trying really hard to get this technique, so I'm hoping that this will help you. So you're going to pour in your clear, just a little layer. So I've been watching your videos. Now, you don't need much in the very bottom, just because that's your starting point. And then you're going to start with one color, just one. So we're going to start with green. And that's not open. Let me get a pin here. Okay, let me get this open here. I didn't realize I didn't have a green open. All right, green, just regular green. And I'm going to kind of pull back these edges and drop. Oof. Imagine what it'd be like if I would have cut that. And I'm just going to drop in. I'm not going to fill it with a ton of color. And you want to try to keep it off of your mold. because sometimes these inks will stain. Okay. And now I'm going to go back in with some more clear. The purpose of this technique is to layer your colors. Don't add all your colors in there at one time. That's the beauty of this. And you don't have to add a ton of clear when you're going in between steps. Just enough to separate those color, or separate that color a little bit down inside there. All right, next I'm going to go in with the cerulean. And I know this is open because I've used it. Pull back. And now more color. I mean more clear. And the whole thing is just breaking up that color so it's not staying in one spot. I think what happens is people tend to get in such a big hurry. And I'm just going to scrape this out right on top of there. Because if you flood it with color, then you're not going to get that wispy effect. Of course, my nose itches. Okay, now we're going to go in with this. And this is where it gets tricky on a mold like this. I'm going to put a little more on top of here, and then I'm going to push it down. With the swirls. And when you start to see this, the pooling of the white, you got to pull that out of there. Just go in there with your stick and just kind of break it up. Just like that. Because when you start to see pooling, that's when you're going to see your lines. Just move it over, move it out, because you're going to get it broken up with your next layer. Just don't let it sit there, because that's where it's going to make your line. And because this is wide open, you have the opportunity to do that. Okay, now we're going to go back to green. And now this, since it's open, you can actually add your other colors all at one time. Just don't flood it, because you don't need to flood it. And you want to do light swirls. Don't overpower it with your resin. Because doing the swirls is what breaks up the color. If you go in there and you're mixing it, you know, with a stick, you're not going to get that same effect. See how pretty that is? Okay, now we're going to add some more of this right in the center. Come on. And again, you don't want to pour. You want to have a very small stream and break it up. And now that's all broke up. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to put some more blue. Oops. And I might drop in a couple whites for the last, because this will be the last. I think that's full. Now, if you didn't get something broke up, you can go in here with your just try not to, you know, to swirl it too much, because you want it to move on its own. Because really all you're doing is really moving that top. Kind of like that. And that is full and ready to go in the pressure pot. So I'll be curious to see how this comes out. All right, that goes on there. This is the blue. Got a little bit of resin left over, not much. I mixed up 300 mLs, so I wasn't quite sure. All right, I'll get this in the pressure pot, and I think my snail here, I will add that rest of the resin to that. Gosh, I can't remember what. I think it was the... I'll have to figure that out. All right, I'll get this in the pressure pot, and we'll see you guys on demold. Okay? Get this off my hands before I touch my phone. All right, bye. Hey, y'all, welcome back. So I think this is ready to come out of here. Let's give her a shot. Let's see. But we're going to use soap. Just in case. I set it on top of this because it's just easier to maneuver it so it doesn't stick to my paper. The hardest part about it is getting it unsuctioned. That's the hardest part. That's what I did. Perfect. Look at that. Let me go rinse it off. I'll be right back. Okay. Look at that, you guys. It's perfect. No bubbles anywhere. Do have a little bit of sticky stuck over here, and then I'll have to trim, not trim, but file all those edges right there on the edge because it kind of shrunk back a little bit, which is no big deal. Oh, is that in there? I think I seen that inside the mold. So I'm going to let that stay. But other than that, look. It's really pretty. I really like it. No lines. Perfectly dreamy clouds in there. Let me get my flashlight because that's how really you guys can really see how good it looks. Can you guys see all that? Or is it too bright? Let me maybe not make it as bright. So pretty. Those dreamy little clouds or whatever you call them in there. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. I love it. So there it is, guys. It turned out really nice. No marks, no bubbles, nothing at all. Love it. I just need to trim these edges. Beautiful. Now, I wasn't really going to do anything else to it. You know, I wasn't going to put any silver or gold or anything like that on it, but you could, if you wanted to, go around on this edge and put, you know, like a silver on it. I mean, I think that would be kind of pretty. Guess we better see what it looks like, huh? So we don't miss an opportunity. If it would look best. Or do I think gold would look best? I want it to pop. Oh yeah, it's got to be gold. So let me go around this with the gold. And I think I've told you guys this pen, or these pens, this Deco Color, they're permanent. You can't get it off, and it will not come off either. Doesn't scrape off or anything like that. Once it's dry, it's on there. The only way I can get it off is with the goof off. So you don't have to worry about it scratching off or coming off. And I get mine at Hobby Lobby. You can order them on Amazon, but they're cheaper at Hobby Lobby. I think they're only like $3.99 a pen. And I think they're like $7.99 on Amazon. Very pretty. All right, guys. Well, you're going to have to tell me what you think. I think it turned out great. Like I said, no bubbles, nowhere. Beautiful swirl in there. Came out great. Looks like marbling at its finest. Love it, love it, love it. All right, y'all. Well, I will get these edges trimmed on the bottom here, and I will get pictures and put it at the end of the video. Yeah, so hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And we will see you guys tomorrow for another video. This is live week, so Saturday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, Amazon Live. So don't forget that. Mark your calendars for that. And yeah, so all right, y'all. Remember, stay curious, stay creative, always stay positive and be kind. And we'll see you tomorrow for another video. All right, everyone. Have a great night. Bye.